For great wrestling from the Olympic. We'll be back with ringside action right after this message. Don't go away.
The tag team event on my right, weighing in at 213 out of Ciudad Juarez, and he and his partner, former America's Tag Team Champions. Here is Mando Guerrero, and at 231, Carlos Mata. The opponents, ladies and gentlemen, presenting part of the company, South American heavyweight champion. He weighs 234, Coloso Colisetti. Teammate, also part of the company, World's Tag Team Champion at 230, the Twin Devil.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to Great Wrestling from the Olympic. I'm Jeff Walton, and we have wrestling for you. That's unbelievable. Kicking off the action, a tag team event. The M boys, Mata and Mando, going against the Twin Devils. And you talk about action, you're going to see it, I promise you, in this one. Coloso Colisetti and the Twin Devil. The other Twin Devil is ringside, so you know what can happen in this. Of course, the good referee, Bob Bockwinkel, watches very closely about these Devils switching. Coming up on wrestling, we have unbelievable stars. We've got Victor Rivera and Bad News Allen. We have Don Diamond, a new wrestler you'll be seeing for the first time. And Al Madril is a team. We've also got Bad Leroy Brown and a new wrestler called Socrates. And in the main event, the Golden Greek, the maniac of the mat, John Tolos, butts heads with Al Madril. That's all on this edition of Great Wrestling from the Olympics. So whatever you do, don't go away anytime. Right now, the Twin Devil and Carlos Mata, top wrist lock by the Twin Devil, into the hair, naturally, by the Twin Devil. Got a lot of letters on these Twin Devils. A lot of letters from fans who want to help me tell them apart. How I can tell them apart. And I'll tell you something, the letters are very helpful, but I still cannot tell these two Twin Devils apart. One letter, Mrs. E.M. of San Francisco, California, wrote and told me, you can tell them apart because one is taller, slightly taller than the other. Well, you know, trying to see them together at the same time is difficult, but we'll have to look for that to see if there is one Twin Devil that is taller than the other, when we can get a shot of them both together. In the ring, the Twin Devils' partner, Coloso Colisetti, piggyback ride from Mando Guerrero, and a chin lock that confuses Colisetti. Good reversal, but only a count of two, and Mando just kips to his feet, and he's ready for more. Speedy Gonzalez, Mando Guerrero, that's my boy. He can do it all. What he lacks in size, he makes up for in speed and agility. Reminds me of a great old-time wrestler by the name of Johnny Rubberman Walker. He was able to turn his body into any kind of position. That's why they called him a rubber man. And he was so agile and so speedy, and he wasn't a big wrestler either, but he made up for it by escaping holds and just being the rubber man, as they called him, Johnny Walker. Roll up by Mando Guerrero, and he gets the Twin Devil. Cross leg scissors, just throws Mando away. That was a good move by the Twin Devil. They can wrestle. Top wrist lock. Outside the ring, Carlos Mata looking on. Inside the ring, the third man, Bob Bockwinkel, brother of Nick Bockwinkel, heavyweight champion wrestler. What a card we've got today. I just can't get over it. I mentioned it earlier, but in case you've just joined us, we've got Victor Rivera, Bad News Allen Coage, Don Diamond. In the main event, John the Golden Greek Maniac Tolos against Al Madril. We've been waiting for this one, and we're going to see it. Good arm drag takedown by Mando Guerrero. Twin Devil outside the ring. Twin Devil and Coloso Colisetti, Argentina. Told me, he said, you must come see my country sometime. I'm a big star in my country. And I'm sure he is. Former heavyweight champion of Argentina, Coloso Colisetti. Look at this man move. Oh, Mando's right there with him. Colisetti thought he could confuse him, but you can't. Mando knows the styles of wrestling. He was taught very well. His father, Guerrero, a world junior lightweight champion, was the one that instructed all the Guerrero brothers, Hector, Mando, and Chavo. So when you've got a teacher that has been a world champion, you've got to be good. You've got to live up to his standards, or he's not going to let you get in the ring. Good hawk trip by Coloso Colisetti onto Carlos Mata, take down into a toe hold, reverse toe hold. Mata just crawls his way and gets an escape. There's another hawk trip, takedown. Good move by this Colisetti. That's one of the first real good wrestling moves I've seen from this man. It's reversed by Mata, cinched up. See, this is wrestling. This is the way it should be done. The ability of two professional wrestlers to actually use holds is a true test of wrestling. A lot of people can go around saying, well, I'm a professional wrestler, and get in there and punch and kick and bite and stomp and do all the other illegal things, but that does not make them, in my book, a wrestler. Applying the holds and counter holds is what wrestling is all about, and that's the way it should be done. Look at that, good monkey flip, and Mata's at the ready. Mata's waiting for Colisetti. There's a punch. Stuns Colisetti, arm whip, into the corner. Met by Mando Guerrero. The tag is legal. Mando's in the ring. Bockwinkel's ready for action. Snapmare, arm drag. Good drop kick by Mando Guerrero. Another drop kick that connects. A third drop kick, and he's topped and pressed for 1, 2, only a count of 2. Side headlock by Mando Guerrero. Fine move by this young Guerrero. A leap over. Look at this reverse heads and it crawls with him and tosses him out of the ring. Unbelievable move by Mando Guerrero. The devil lands on his feet and yells everything that he can, that we can't say on TV at Mando Guerrero. You can't blame him. You don't want to look like a fool in that wrestling ring in front of millions of people watching on television. Wrestling, that's what we bring you. We bring you the finest in wrestlers, and we bring you the action. We don't bring you a lot of talk. We bring you action. Good. Beal right into the middle of the ring. Whips him into the ropes. Whips him again, trying for that hip toss, reversed and arm dragged to the mat and thrown right out of the ring. He says he went into his hair. Well, he didn't go into his hair. It's a good move. Tag team action. This is the way to kick off great wrestling from the Olympic. Fans love it, and I'll tell you something, the way you're writing letters and cards, we know that you like it too. Arm drag, takedown, shoulder block. There's that bump. He's been taught by Mando. There's that butt bump, and Colisetti throwing a punch to the middle. Colisetti now punching away at the chest. A kick, stomp, going to work. Side headlock, open-handed thrust to the throat. Tag off by Carlos Mata to Mando Guerrero. Mando in the ring. Both wrestlers hooking up. Go behind by Colisetti, who just clubs to the back. Colisetti has a very strange wrestling style. He'll apply a hold, then he'll stop, and he'll just look at you. And that confuses a wrestler because you just don't know what he's going to follow through with. Watch his style. We'll see him again, I'm sure. Twin Devil throwing punches and knee lifts into the body of Mando Guerrero. Mando, the man of record in there. The Twin Devil now draping him over that top rope. Whips him off. Twin Devil. I don't know if this is Twin Devil number 1 or Twin Devil number 2. It really doesn't matter. Reversal. Ooh, right into that corner. Mando Guerrero had to be weakened. Tag off to Colisetti. Now watch Colisetti's unusual wrestling style. Kicks him in the back. Goes with him with a surfboard, reverse surfboard. There's a knee to the knee, elbows to the back. Picks him up. Whips him into the ropes. There's that elbow coming off. Colisetti now goes to work. Whips him into the ring again. High back body drop on Mando Guerrero. And there he is, tries for the press. 1, 2, second away from a win. Colisetti now going to work on Mando Guerrero. Runs him into the knee of the Twin Devil. Snapmare takedown by the Twin Devil on the Mando Guerrero. Now Mando, using his cartwheels and roll-ups, tags off to Carlos Mata. Mata in the ring. Throws those punches in there, and the fans are yelling, "Go, Mata, go." Mata whips the Devil into Colisetti. Mando and Carlos, everybody's in the ring. Referee can disqualify both teams or continue the match. Mando has a headlock on the Twin Devil, and, rolled accidentally into Mando. Mando was hurt by Colisetti's head. He goes out. There's Colisetti. Mando goes out of the ring. That leaves Mata and the Twin Devil. That happens, you know. Roll up by Carlos Mata. Bridges 1, 2. Well, the shoulders are up on the Twin Devil, trying to make that reverse cradle. The match is over. The winners, Carlos Mata and Mando Guerrero. Good win. We've got more wrestling coming up. Don't go away. There's action. Don't go away.
One fall, 15-minute time limit, tag team event. On my left, part of the company, a former America's Tag Team Champion. He weighs 275, Alan Bad News Kawad. And here, the president of the company, he weighs 238, out of Puerto Rico, Victor Rivera. On my right, the pride of Florida, he weighs in at 233, Don Diamond. His teammate, the America's Tag Team Champion out of San Bernardino, weighing 238, Al Madril.
Wow, we got action. Another great tag team. This is Tag Team Day on Great Wrestling from the Olympic. We've got a good one here. We've got Victor Rivera and one of his men, Bad News Allen, and we're no stranger to Bad News Allen, going against a newcomer, Don Diamond. Good-looking young fella out of Florida. Top wrist lock. Go behind. On to Victor Rivera. Don Diamond, good move. Starts out very well here on Great Wrestling from the Olympic. Leg dive, takedown by Victor Rivera. Don't ever relax when you're wrestling Victor Rivera. Diamond and Al Madril as a tag team against the R&R Company. Rivera and his partner today, Bad News, Alan Quage. Quage says, you know, my last name is pronounced many ways. Jimmy Lennon pronounces it Quage, and I pronounce it Quage, so Bad News Alan says, just call me Bad News. He likes that. Rivera whips him into the knee of Bad News. Bad News tags in. Oh, look at this. Double knee kicks, leg kicks onto Don Diamond. Sarasota, Florida, he calls home. Diamond trained by the great Vern Gagne. Biting away on the bridge of the forehead of Don Diamond. I'll tell you something, Diamond's getting a lesson in wrestling today from these guys. Punch to the middle. Tag off. Snapmare by Victor Rivera on the Don Diamond. Now stomping away at the face. Diamond trying to make the tag. We haven't seen Al Madril yet, but he's trying to make the tag. Madril's going to do double duty, wrestling in this tag team match and then coming back in our main event against John the Golden Greek Tolos. Should be an interesting main event. Whipped into the ropes, and oh, there's a chop that missed. Coage drop kicked by this Don Diamond. Good move. Diamond now crawling his way over, trying to make the tag down Madril, and he's stopped by Coage. Bad news, Allen has come to town from Hawaii since he makes his home on the shores of Oahu and sits out there when he's not wrestling and watches those waves come in and blue water and the pretty ladies. The tag's made. In comes Al Madril. Rivera, former partner of Al Madril, says, watch out for him because he's crafty. Coage caught in a side headlock by Al Madril. Into the hair goes Coage to get a release. Coage, like rugged Ron Starr, wearing that glove, that mysterious glove. Coage says, I wear the glove because I sprained my hand and the doctor says I got to wear it. So I asked Coage, well, where's the doctor's note saying that you can wear it in the ring? And he says, I don't need no note. Hammerlock by Al Madril, and to get a break, Coage goes into the ropes. Fans booing him because that's what he did to get the break. Calling him crazy, crazy, crazy. Tag off to Victor Rivera. Rivera trying to form his own company of wrestlers who he knows will be able to eliminate a lot of the wrestlers that are here now and men like Cowboy Tom Pritchard and Al Madril and Walter Johnson. Having a rough time doing that too. Good body tackles by Al Madril, sends Rivera down. Rivera crotches Madril, 232 pounds. Kick away by Madril. Madril returns in kind. Body slams Victor Rivera. Good arm drag takedown and holds him with an arm bar. Fine move by Al Madril. You know, never ceases to amaze me. This boy knows how to wrestle. Good wrestling. Al Madril. Into the hair goes Victor Rivera to get a release. Tag off in the corner. There's a punch to the middle, add insult to injury, but Madril catches Coage off guard and throws punches to the bridge of the head. Whips him into Don Diamond, who throws a punch to him. The tag is now to Diamond. Diamond's in the ring. Diamond with a forearm smash to the bridge of the head of Allen, Bad News Man. Coage comes off the ropes. There's a good drop kick to the chest. Sets him up, knee drop to Bad News. We got men who came to town, and this new man is Don Diamond. Keep your eyes on him. Tops him for 1, 2. Oh, a shoulders up. Foot on the rope. Don Diamond whips him into the ropes, and he's stopped by Al Madril's fist. Down goes the Bad News person. Body slam by Don Diamond. Good move. Picks him up. 1, 2. Ooh, second away from a win for this new young lad. This guy is going to go far in wrestling. Oh, the weight is too much. Diamond goes down, and he's topped for, luckily only a count of 2. The weight of Coage, see, that's where leverage comes into play. It's too much. Forearm smash by Victor Rivera to the face. Open-handed chop to the chest. Another open-handed chop sends him into the ropes. Smashes him into the buckle. Diamond with a knee that meets him by the Bad News Man. And now both Rivera and Bad News work on Don Diamond. They've got his youngster hurt. Kicks to the middle. Double leg kicks to the inside of the thigh. That's gotta hurt. There's a brutal clubbing blow to the back of the head. Now goes ahead and bites. Ugh. See, that to me is not wrestling. Bad News Allen loves to do that. It just infuriates his opponents and the fans as well. Goes into the trunks and uses that right hand to send a punch to the middle. Down goes Diamond. Snapmare holds him down while Victor Rivera wants to jump off the top rope. The referee warns him, if you jump, I'm going to disqualify you, but in comes Al Madril, and he jumps anyway. Referee didn't see it. Diamond, the prisoner of the R&R Company. Victor Rivera and, of course, Ramos, they're the presidents of the R&R Company. Coage leaps off on that left leg of Don Diamond. Diamond put up some good moves earlier in this match, but I guess he is no match for the R&R Company, not yet anyway. Being new, he really doesn't know how devastating and how nasty these two wrestlers can be. Rivera stakes out that left leg, uses the ropes, and drops on it. Now Rivera pulling that left leg over. Tag off to Coage, goes over on the side. Coage stomping at the inner thigh. Boy, Diamond's going to have a lot of pain tonight, tomorrow, believe me. Kicking on the inside of the thigh. Bites! Oh my gosh, that I've never seen. Bites the inside of the thigh. Diamond, oh, look at this! Diamond with every ounce of energy drop kicks him, rolls over him, tags Al Madril. In comes Al Madril. Whipped into the ropes. Al Madril clubs Coage with a punch, goes over and punches Rivera. Punches to the bridge of the head. Drill's going to pay back these men for what he did to Diamond. There's no doubt about that. Whips him into a beautiful right hand by Don Diamond. Now distracting the referee, and Diamond goes to work choking just like they did with him in the corner. Now using the boot under the throat of Bad News Allen. You know, Al Madril, if you want, can reverse the rule book any day. Tag off by Coage to Victor Rivera. Rivera comes in fresh. Arm whip by Don Diamond, and Diamond charges in there with a knee. Whips Rivera into the other corner. Now, a tackle and nobody there. Diamond's hurt his shoulder. Rivera now going to work on the shoulder, stomping away. That was a foolish move, but sometimes you got to take the chance. Now Rivera throws him out of the ring right by the timekeeper's bell. Goes after the timekeeper's chair. Oh, look out, no! Oh, hits him with that solid steel metal chair, whatever. Look at this. Don Diamond now is hurt. There is no doubt about it. He hit him with that chair. Coage being distracted again by the referees, being distracted by Rivera. And Coage throws Diamond right into that steel buckle. And he goes down. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, and he's bleeding because he hit that post. Madril going over to help. What a way to make a debut on Great Wrestling from the Olympic, being hurt like that. Don Diamond hurt. Bleeding from being thrown into that steel post by Bad News Allen. Rivera laughing. Oh, look at this. A vampire biting his forehead. Oh, that's sickening. That's sickening. Look at that. Look. Oh, look at him bite, opening that wound even more. The fans are furious. They are opening that wound. The referee pushing Bad News Allen out of the ring. He's done the damage already. Now Rivera is just trying to make it worse. Punching away to that open cut. Bites again! Oh, my gosh. I feel sorry for this youngster, but the referee looking at the cut, seeing if it's by the eye. He'll stop the match. He's asking him, can you continue? Don Diamond, a valiant young wrestler, going on, throwing wild punches, trying to stop Bad News Allen. Madril says, get him back in his corner, get Rivera back. Again, the referee goes into Don Diamond to see how the cut is. The cut looks worse to me. The eyes are closing. The referee can stop the match if he so decides. Pushed away. Oh, a headbutt onto the cut by... the referee is doing it. He's stopping the match. Diamond is hurt. The cut is too badly open and too dangerous. Stops the match. Gives it to Rivera and Bad News Allen. We've got more wrestling coming up. Don't go away.
Stopping the match, Don Diamond unable to continue. Winning team, Allen Bad News Squad's Victor Rivera.
Who's the baddest man in Chicago? Well, it's none other than Bad Leroy Brown. He's my kind of man, though. Look at this. This guy stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, tips the scale at 389 pounds. That's almost 400 pounds. And when you talk about big and rough and rugged and everything else, it's Leroy Brown. And in the ring is Victor Rivera, who has brought a new wrestler out of his company called Socrates. Victor Rivera says, my Socrates will destroy you, Bad Leroy. Bad Leroy says, well, if he's going to do that, why don't you get in and wrestle me, Victor Rivera? And Victor Rivera says, no. Socrates is going to wrestle you. You beat Socrates, and maybe I'll think about wrestling you. Leroy says, I don't have to think about nothing. Come in the ring and you wrestle me. And the fans are going, come on, Rivera, you wrestle him. Rivera doesn't like that one bit. He says, I don't have to wrestle you. He says, I'm the boss. He says, I pay men to do my dirty work. He says, come on, you got a big mouth, you wrestle me. Rivera coming in the ring, getting a little bit upset with Leroy Brown, but I think that's what Leroy wants. He wants to get him upset, wants to get, but that's not the match. The match is Socrates against Leroy Brown. But Leroy Brown says, look, if I beat this Socrates, can I get a match with Victor Rivera? And the referee says, I don't make matches. You just wrestle Socrates. We got 2 against 1 right here, right now. Let's see what happens. There's the bell. The bell sounded. Now what are we going to do? Rivera goes outside the ring. Whoa! Leroy Brown sends a punch to Victor Rivera. Now he goes after Socrates. And it's Leroy Brown and Socrates, and that one punch stunned this newcomer, Socrates, one of the R&R company, and Leroy Brown just chokes him on the rope, says, this is you, Victor Rivera. This is you. Look what I'm going to do, your man. Look. Socrates trying to throw punches in the... Oh, there's a punch that stunned Socrates. Leroy Brown drapes his arm over the ropes, throws that punch in there. Don't mess with Leroy. You just don't do that, He's not the one that, when you're going down a dark alley, you don't want to meet him. You want him on your side, or you don't want to see him at all. It's that simple. Leroy Brown from the south side of Chicago. He's got it on his trunks in case you forget his name, Leroy Brown. Armbar takedown by Big Leroy. Fans love this guy. They really do. When he first came here, he wasn't so loved. He was a tough and rough wrestler, but he decided, that he didn't like big guys picking on little guys, and he decided he was going to help out. And what he did was he helped Mando Guerrero when Mando was in trouble, and since that time, Mando and Leroy have been fast friends, and they have been in tag team partners and in matches which they've won. They haven't lost one tag team match. Clubbing away at Socrates. Victor Rivera looking on, yelling instructions to his man, but I don't think that's going to help Socrates. I think he's in a little bit more than he bargained for with Bad Leroy Brown. Look at the big grin on Leroy's face. He knows he's got control, and as long as you got control in a wrestling match, that's the way to go. Oh, wait a minute. Socrates trying to bite Leroy's fingers. That's one way to maybe get release. Into the hair goes Leroy. And the referee's warning Leroy, changing your ways and you're doing things right, don't use the hair. Leroy Brown just clubs him, and Socrates goes down like a rubber ball. Referee in there, Bob Bockwinkel, making sure that there's no illegal holds going on by pulling hair. Fans like Leroy. They like to watch him, and Leroy, of course, has of late been friendlier with the fans, and he likes when they cheer him. It's different for him because he used to be booed by the fans, and now hearing them cheer for him, he says, that just makes me feel real good inside. He says, I love to get in that ring and do it for the fans. Bad Leroy Brown. Not so bad now, but still as tough as ever. There's that open-handed slap that sends Socrates spinning. Open-handed into the ropes. Now on the ropes. Coming up, we've got a main event you won't want to miss. The Golden Greek, John Tolos, and Al Madril. That's coming up. Whatever you do, don't go away. In fact, tell the friends that you have to watch great wrestling from the Olympic. Each and every time we're on the air, you tell your friends. The greatest in wrestling stars right here. Bad Leroy Brown just clubbed Socrates. He's playing with him. This is like a cat and a mouse, There's just no way that this Socrates, I think, can do anything. Oh, there's that Leroy Brown elbow. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Your winner for this match, Bad Leroy Brown. And he says, bring on Victor Rivera. We'll be back.
Full 15-minute time limit. One half of the America's Championship Tag Team out of San Bernardino, weighing 238, Al Madril. And one half of the World's Championship Tag Team at 242, the Maniac Tolos.
Well, wait a minute here. This is called Stranger Than Strange. Tolos has decided to wear a mask. Kind of a half mask, you might say. Why is he wearing that mask? Oh my gosh, I am really taken back by this. He's in there. That is John Tolos. He makes no bones about who he is, wearing a mask against Al Madril. Now, he must have a reason for that, and hopefully in the weeks to come, we are going to find out just why he is wearing that mask. In fact, I'm going to try to find out, and maybe the next time we have great wrestling from the Olympic, I'll have an answer for you. But right now, it's Al Madril going against the Golden Greek masked man, John Tolos. Madril and Tolos now doing a razzle-dazzle in the ring. Who's got what where? Up. Tolos decides he's going to stop short. That's a terrible mask, I might add. It just doesn't do anybody any justice, including Tolos. Why would John Tolos decide to wear a mask? It's something to think about. In the meantime, Al Madril says, I don't care if Tolos wears a mask. I don't care if Tolos wears a tuxedo in the ring. He says, I'm going to beat him. Into the ropes. Off the ropes comes Madril. Tug tackle takes Tolos down. Leapfrog by Tolos. Drop kick that takes the masked Tolos down into a side headlock. This is an important match for both Madril or Tolos because both men want a shot at Walter Johnson. The winner of this match could very well get that title match. And that's why they're both matched up here on our main event on Great Wrestling from the Olympics. You know, whether it's pole matches or battle royals or top stars like Mil Mascaras, Al Madril, and the Guerrero brothers, the R&R Company, you'll see them all right here on television just for you. And we bring you the most unusual matches you'll ever find on a wrestling card. Into the ropes goes Al Madril. Good tackle takes Tolos down again. Kick away by Madril into that side headlock takedown once again. That mask, whatever it means, is not helping Tolos one bit as far as his wrestling strategy. In fact, masked wrestlers have told me that it's very difficult to wear a mask in the ring because it does impede your vision. In other words, you really don't have as much vision as you do when you don't wear a mask. But they wear masks for various reasons. And of course, here we have the Golden Greek wearing a mask for some strange reason. But ours is not to question why. Ours is just to do or find out why, I guess. Tolos using that bottom strand of ropes for leverage, trying to get Madril's shoulders flat on the mat. There's that headlock by Madril. Madril now tossed off into the ropes. Knee lift. Buckles Al Madril. Tolos with a thumb to the throat. Throwing Al Madril into that corner buckle. And you know, although that buckle is padded, it's not padded enough when your head hits it. You're really going to feel it. See those little birdies I told you about before. Using that ropes for leverage, referee Ken Farber. Watching the ropes dance. That's what they call it, dancing. He says, did you grab the top rope? No. Tolos said that man in the red shirt out there grabbed it. Well, that's not true. We know. Stomping away at the chest of Al Madril. Tolos now feels he has Madril set up. This could be it. There's that thumb. Oh, and it's blocked by Madril. And a punch to the throat by Madril to Tolos. You know, Madril won't take anything from anybody. You try that on him, he goes and does it to you, that's all. You want to wrestle scientifically, that's what he'll do. If you want to fight unfairly, he'll do that too. Whips Tolos, shoulder first Tolos into that corner. Madril at the ready. Tolos begging now, please. Fans say, go ahead, hit him, hit him. Tolos locks up. Arm whip. Into the hair goes Tolos. Yanks him down. Good wrist lock. Kick to his feet by Al Madril and a punch that stuns the Golden Greek. Tolos once again in the hair. Tolos does that so quickly, it's hard for a referee to even see it. Stakes out that left arm and stomps away right at the elbow. Good way to break it, snap it. Tolos wouldn't mind doing that, putting a wrestler out of action for 6 weeks, 12 weeks. Bites the fingers when the referee can't spot it. Tolos knows what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Clubs away, using that rope to just snap that arm back. Has him in a hammerlock, reverse hammerlock, punch to the middle. Tolos is good at that. Telling the referee, don't let him throw that fist, referee. Don't let him throw that fist, working on the wrist as he's doing it. Arm twist by Al Madril. Into the hair goes Tolos. Barber says, did you use the hair? The Golden Greek of wrestling, John Tolos. In case you've just joined us, this is the main event on Great Wrestling from the Olympic, and Al Madril and John Tolos are the wrestlers of record. Madril getting the release by throwing those punches to the chest of Tolos. Tolos backpedaling now. Doesn't want to have anything to do with Madril's fists. And boy, let me tell you something, they're devastating. Throwing those fists into the chest and the belly. Now going to work on that mask. Maybe we'll find out why Tolos is wearing that mask. Ooh, rakes away at the eyes of Madril. Throws Madril head first into that corner buckle. Oh, he stopped and reversed to Tolos' head. That mask isn't going to help Tolos from seeing those birdies. Four corners of the ring, and Tolos is dazed, glassy-eyed. Madril goes to work, punching away. Now trying to lift that bottom thing up, gets it on the nose, gets it, it's almost off. He twists him and throws it away, and that's the reason he's wearing it. Tolos has no hair. He has been shaved bald, but now Tolos goes into his tights for something, some foreign object, puts it in his knee pad. There is no hair on Tolos' head. He wanted to cover it up, and the knee drops to the middle. Al Madril, he's got that piece of, it looked like a piece of steel or metal in there. He kneed him to the middle, tops him for 1, 2, only a count of 2. Drops on him even harder with that piece of steel in the knee pad, drapes him over the rope, and goes to work with a knee to the lower part of Madril. This is highly illegal. The referee has not seen him put that piece of metal in there. Goes to work and chokes in that area that he's been stomping with that piece of steel in the knee pad. Oh, referee, I wish you could check that knee pad. Goes in there again, just hitting him low. That's got to hurt more than anything. Madril upside down. In the ring comes number 71, Walter Johnson. This is the America's champion. He's come in to help, and he punches Tolos. Open-handed slaps. We got a war here. Tolos wanted Walter Johnson, but he never wanted him this way, but he's getting him. Rakes away at the eyes. Goes to work open-handed. Open-handed chops to Johnson. The fans are on their feet. They never expected they'd see the America's champion in there against Tolos. This is your main event. And it wasn't scheduled to happen, and now it's Johnson coming back with those chops. Going to work on Tolos. Both men trying to strangle each other. Literally, they push the referee away. And we got a war between Tolos and Johnson. Now, Red Shoes Dugan in there and Ken Farber, 2 referees, trying to break it up. Both wrestlers slugging each other. We've got war going here. Johnson throwing the referee away. Going to work on Tolos. Tolos using that knee with that object in there, and now it's stunned Johnson. Open-handed slap. Johnson's now down on his knees, and now Tolos takes out the object and uses it open-handedly on the big Walter Johnson and throws the referee away. Don't put your coffee pot on yet. We've got action here. Tolos puts that object in, he's got that object in his hand now. The bell is ringing and the referees are calling for more help to break these two men up. The assassin comes in to try to pull Tolos off. Pritchard, Golden Boy, Big Butcher Brannigan, the Indian Chief, Apollo Elisco, Professor Ito, Goliath, Mando Guerrero, they're holding them back. In the meantime, Al Madril badly hurt outside the ring. We got a war. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if the match is... I'm sure Tolos has been disqualified against Al Madril. Walter breaks loose and goes after Tolos, and we got a real war. Everyone is on their feet. The fans can't believe it. This was a battle for an elimination for either Madril or Tolos to see who'd wrestle Walter Johnson. And boy, now we know, don't we? Walter Johnson going after the Golden Greek, and the wrestlers, there must be at least 10, 12 wrestlers in there trying to pull these two men apart with no luck. We're going to hear a lot more about this in the weeks and ahead of us. And boy, I'll tell you something, there is a war brewing between these two men. A lot more action here on Great Wrestling from the Olympic, and you're seeing the height of it right now. Number 71, Walter Johnson. Tolos and Johnson refusing to leave the ring. Both want each other, both clubbing each other. The wrestlers now don't even want to get involved. They're trying to hold both men back. It's a war. We've got action. Don't go away. There's more coming up. Tolos racing over, goes again to work at Johnson. We're supposed to go to commercial, but we're not going to go. We're going to try to resolve this. We're going to try to hold these men, try to get them out of the ring. Let's not break away now. Let's stay on this action. This is unbelievable. Johnson races across the ring and literally jumps on the Golden Greek. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you something, we're in for a war. There's no doubt about it. When these two meet, I don't want to be there. I want to see it, but I don't want to be anywhere near ringside. Look at the fans on their feet. That's it. See you all next time.